Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. I am currently trying to get to 7,000 subscribers, trying so hard, and I would really appreciate it if you could help me out. Today I'm doing a tag video. I was tagged by the fabulous Dale from Dale's Addiction, who's a very good friend of mine and I love her dearly. So thanks for tagging me, Dale. And this tag originated from Isabel Style, who is a fellow Australian YouTuber and also resides in Sydney. So we Australians will band together. I will link both Dale and Isabel's channel down below. But this tag that Isabel started is the 10 luxury items I would repurchase. So let's pretend that everything disappeared. Heart palpitations. Let's pretend I lost everything. What do I see the value in replacing? What would I start with? What 10 items? So I have a broad range of things that I have chosen. I haven't just chosen handbags. I've looked at the things that I use most in my collection, which I would see the value in replacing again fairly quickly. So the first piece I'm going to show you is my Cartier watch. So I love this watch. I haven't had it for a huge amount of time, maybe a year, and I believe it's the Panther watch maybe, and it's just in silver. And I wear it all the time. So I love this watch when I'm not wearing my Apple Watch, which I usually wear on a day-to-day basis at work because I can see my emails come in on it. I will be wearing my Cartier watch. I love it. It's timeless. It's classic. It's not the smallest size. It's the one up from that, but it has movement, which I really love about it. It's practical. I don't worry about it. I wear it all the time and it's not scratched. It doesn't look terrible, but it's classic. It's timeless. It's lightweight. It moves really well on my wrist. Tells time. It's a watch. And I think for me, because of the amount of wear I get out of it, I think it's a classic watch that I will always have. I do have other luxury watches, but this is always the one that I gravitate towards. So I would definitely replace my Cartier watch should anything ever happen to the rest of my collection. The next thing on my list is not going to come as a surprise to anyone. I would replace my Pochette Métis. This is my everyday, it's my ride or die. I use this handbag every single day. It's the one I take to work. It is trashed, look at it. It has patinaed beautifully. This goes out in the rain. I am close to bag abuse on this one, I am sure. It is ridiculously scratched, but it is the most useful bag in my collection because I do use it every day. So in terms of cost per wear, oh my goodness, have I gotten my money's worth out of this bag. Yes, they are very expensive now, but it is definitely worth it for me, and I would pay what they currently cost to replace it should I lose all my Pochette Métises, because I do have quite a few Pochette Métises, but should I lose them all and I have no option but to repurchase, yes, I would see the value in it because I get so much use out of it. So it would be the first luxury handbag that I would replace, my beautiful Pochette Métis from Louis Vuitton. The next thing I would replace would be sneakers. So these are Christian Louboutins that I bought in Sydney. They've got the red detail on the back and of course the red bottoms. These are some of my most comfortable luxury sneakers. I have quite a few luxury sneakers, I will admit, but these are my favorites. They wear the best, they're the most comfortable, they're not too chunky, not too thin. They just meet a lot of needs for me, and I love the red detail because it's also got the red detail around some of the piping, and yeah, so these are my favorite luxury sneakers that I have. I would try to replace these as best I could. They are seasonal, so I might struggle to find the exact same ones, but at the very least I would get a pair of sneakers, luxury sneakers, if I lost everything, because I wear them. Like I do, I use sneakers a lot because I've got kids. So if we're taking them somewhere, and thongs, which is my other shoe choice most of the time, aren't appropriate, I'll wear sneakers. So yeah, a pair of luxury sneakers, most hopefully these exact ones, but I would definitely repurchase a pair of those because I'd actually get a lot of use out of them. The next one brings me great pain, huge amounts of pain. The Chanel Walk. I love a Chanel Walk. I have, I don't know, 6, 7 of them, 8, I don't know. I have several of them. A Chanel Walk for me is a definite, it brings me pain because they are now so expensive. So they're up over into the low 6s, I think now, 6,000 Australian dollars for a walk, which is just beyond my comprehension. I most certainly did not pay $6,000 for this walk. This one is probably about 2 years old now. I think I paid high 4s for it, and I thought that was a lot of money at the time. This is my favorite walk. It's in this pink. It's got the camellia pattern through it, and the leather finish on this is incredibly hard wearing. It's never going to scratch. It's a bit like, I liken it to like epi leather from Louis Vuitton, or an Epsom leather from Hermes. It's incredibly hard wearing. So it's not a lambskin. It's just got this great finish to it that never scratches. I took this one to New York with me. I'm going overseas later this year. I will probably take this exact same one with me, if not one of my other ones, but I always have a walk with me when I travel. I think they're really useful. I actually use it as my wallet in my whatever bag I'm traveling with, my carry-on handbag. That way, if I want to get around the airport, especially if I'm traveling with my husband, he's like, well, I'm going to stay here if you want to go do something. I literally just take my walk with me and I leave him with the rest of the bag. So I think walks are really useful. They fit everything you need. They've got card spots. They fit your phone. So as much as it would pain me if I lost everything to spend the current retail of a walk, I would buy a walk. And I know I can buy walks from any other brand, but the Chanel ones are just better. I'm sorry, for me, I think they're just better. I have walks from all the major fashion houses. My Chanel ones are my favorite, and it kills me because they're so expensive, but I would definitely replace my walk. I would also replace my Louis Vuitton toiletry, Nice, in the BB size. It's the biggest size. I'm pretty sure it's the BB size. This thing is packed at the moment. It weighs a ton. I take this with me every time I travel. It just stays packed. Like, it's got all my crap in there, and it is always packed and ready to go. I just leave it in my wardrobe, packed with all my stuff, and then I just grab and go. So I'm someone who has doubles of everything, so I don't have to unpack and repack all the time. But this is my favorite travel Nice. I've got all the sizes. This size is what I need. It still doesn't take my makeup. This is just like my shampoo, my conditioner, my deodorant, like just those kinds of things. I am not a light packer. Never have been, never will be. I take everything, and this is just that. Doesn't include my makeup at all, but this is an absolute staple for me. It's a workhorse. I love it, and I would definitely replace this. I think it's worth whatever it currently costs. I've had mine for a few years now, and you can get them on the resale market, but it's a definite staple in my wardrobe, and I would absolutely replace it in a heartbeat if I lost it. Next on my list would be a Louis Vuitton key holder. I love my key holders. I'm currently in a Bottega one, which I need to swap out of desperately. I'm currently hunting a Chanel one just to give it a go, but the Louis Vuitton ones, for me, have so far been superior to everything else I could possibly get. This is my newest one. It's in the epi leather, and this is where I'm going to go if I can't get the Chanel one that I'm hunting at the moment. I will switch into this one. Key holders, I didn't know they existed. I started watching YouTube. Everybody's like, oh, key holders are really, really useful. I'm like, really? You want to spend that much money just to put your keys in something? Oh, revolutionized my life. I love a key holder now. I think they are so worth the money, and for what they're worth, this is still less than $500 Australian. I think it's probably worth it. So yes, I would absolutely buy another key holder if I lost everything. Next on my list is my keeper in a GM. I think the GM is the most useful size. I know that people love the MMs and the limited edition usually comes in an MM. For me, the GM is where it's at. I can travel with this comfortably. It fits my laptop. I can throw a whole heap of crap in it and it still fits. It's mushy, it's pliable. I don't find the straps particularly cumbersome or hard on my shoulder. And for me, this is an absolute staple. This, not this one, but the one with the beige interior was my baby bag for my son. And I have all 5 of these GMs. I've got 2 in monogram, 2 in demi-air azure, and 1 in demi-air bean, because I love the GMs so much. I think they're brilliant, brilliant size, and in a heartbeat, I would replace at least one if I lost everything, because they're just so, so useful. Next on my list, a wallet. This wallet has changed my life. Well, not really, because that's overly dramatic, but this has quickly become my absolute favorite luxury wallet, and I own a lot of luxury wallets. I've tried many a luxury wallet. This size is perfect for me. So this came out is part of the Louis Vuitton denim collection in the early 2000s. I bought it on the resale market. I have had the zip replaced on it. They no longer make this exact design, and I am trying desperately to find if they ever made it in a canvas, because if it came in a canvas, I will absolutely buy it in a heartbeat, because I am scared that I am absolutely going to ruin this one because it is denim. If they never did make it in canvas, I'm going to get myself a second one, because I know I'm going to ruin this. But it is such a brilliant design. It has the zip, which I love. And then it's got, you see all my cards in it. So it's got 4 card slots here, 2 over there. This is where you put your coins. And then it's got the bit at the back for the notes. This is the absolute perfect size for me. I have always struggled with wallets. I spend most of my time in a big wallet, but then I don't use all of it. I can't downsize to a tiny wallet because I carry too much. Perfect size. I cannot tell you how much I love this wallet. It is going nowhere, and I'm going to find it really hard to ever swap out of this, because I have finally found the perfect luxury wallet. And if I lost everything, I would go and find another one on the resale market in a heartbeat. Love this wallet. Next on my list is a piece of clothing. Yes. This is my Burberry jacket. So I bought this in New York at Saks on sale 20 odd years ago. It's a thermal jacket. So this is all, I think it's cotton and wool from memory. I don't even know if the tag's still in it. It's so old, it's been so dry cleaned. But it's their thermal technology. They still make this now. Mine has press studs down the front of it. I think the new ones come with buttons. It's got the Burberry check inside, obviously, and this is just plain black quilted. I have pockets on the front. This jacket is warm, it's lightweight, it's the best travel jacket I could ever hope for. I travel with this jacket whenever I'm going anywhere that's likely to get cold. So I didn't take it to New York when I went in July because it was hot, but I am going to London and Paris at the end of September. This is going to come with me because it could get quite chilly. But it is lightweight and it adapts to the temperature. So if it gets a little bit warm, it's not so warm that you're sweating. But if it's really cold, I have worn this in snowstorms, it will hold the heat. This thermal technology that Burberry have in these jackets is so worth the money. And as a travel jacket, I would replace this in a heartbeat. It's the right length for me. This is a large, which is now a little bit too big for me. I'm considering buying a new version in London when I am there in September, but for now this one has done 20 years and it is in perfect condition still. It is my favorite travel jacket, so this is absolutely a must for me to replace if anything happens to my luxury collection. And then finally, I think that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 10. My 10th one is whoops, a Fendi First. Because I love the Fendi First. I have grabbed my purple fox Fendi First, but in all honesty, if anything happened to my collection, I would just pick a bright, happy, colourful Fendi First as something that I needed to replace. This is my evening bag. It's my bit of fun. It's my bit of colour. I love the Fendi First. If you watch my channel at all, you know that. And I would absolutely get another Fendi First if anything happened to my collection, because they can be a day bag, they can be an evening bag, they come in lots of bright colours, lots of different textures, and Fendi do colour really, really well. I love my purple fox, but you know, if it wasn't this one, it would be a Fendi First that I would absolutely buy again. So they are my 10 items that if anything ever happened to everything I own, oops, I might just leave that there. If anything ever happened to my extensive collection, that's where I would start. Those 10 items for me would be absolutes in what I would need to replace, because I just use them so much. I get wear out of them, so therefore they've got a lot of value to me. I'm interested to hear from other people on this. What 10 items would you start with if you had to start again? So I am going to tag Megan from Train Girl Megan. Can you tell me what 10 items you would start with again? And Winnie from Winnie BLV, what are you starting with if you had to start all over again? So I'm hoping those two lovely, lovely YouTubers, who I will also link down below, will be kind enough to do this tag for us as well. I want to thank Dale from Dale's Addiction for tagging me in this, and I want to thank Isabel from Isabel Styles for creating this tag. It's a great one for us to reflect on our collections. If you have liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a YouTuber when you do hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I've uploaded videos, which is usually 3 times a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you in case you'd like to come follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection, my day-to-day life, and videos I have coming up, so please come follow me over on Instagram. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.